Kiana Gaines, Kiera Griffin, who bring 171 games of Division I experience. And this is an Owls team that could be tough to face later on in the year. They're going to make December trips to Clemson and Chattanooga before opening Conference USA play at Jacksonville State on January 4th. And for the first time, we are excited to welcome head coach Octavia Blue, Princess Harden, to the show. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Coach, let's just start with the elephant in the room. You're making the transition to Conference USA. What do you expect to be the biggest challenge?
We're super excited about it, honestly. We know it's a great league, has national notoriety. They have great teams that compete on a high level every single night, so we're excited about it. I think the travel is going to be an issue. Obviously, being in the ASUN, you're able to get to different universities pretty easily. And I think, traveling further and driving a little bit further along, in addition to that, could cause some challenges with the style that we play.
Hey, fortunately, a couple teams already in Conference USA that you're very familiar with. Coach, the other area you're very familiar with, your starting lineup. You're bringing back all 5 starters from a year ago. What has you most excited about this group, and what will it take for them to take the next step collectively?
I think anytime you can return 5 starters, you feel a little bit comfortable that everyone understands what it is that you want. So bringing those starters back and having Princess Harden here, a leading scorer, and on and off the court, just being a leader overall, helping implement the new players into the system. We're just excited to get back on the court and probably learn from some of the shortcomings we had last season.
Now let's talk about some strengths for this year's team. When you look at this roster and the makeup of it, what do you expect to be some of the biggest strengths for this team this season?
I would have to say depth, bringing back 5 starters and then adding the players that you mentioned early in the show, Kiera Gaines, Kiera Griffin, Kiana Gaines, players who've been at the Division I level for a long time, contributed to those programs that they played for. They can come right in and help us right away. So I think having the depth is going to really set us apart.
Now, one of the players that is expected to help this team a lot this season, sitting next to you, Princess Harden. She is a confident player, Coach. How does her confidence play out for the rest of this team?
Well, we talk about it all the time, and I talk about it with Princess in particular. You earn your confidence from the work that you put in on the court, and it's after hours. It's not the time that we spend together. It's how many extra hours are you putting in, honing in on your skill set. So she's done that. Her teammates see her do it, and we have a culture now where people understand that if you put the work in, the product will show on the court.
Now, Princess, clearly you have put the work in throughout your career. You've been with Coach Blue throughout your entire career. How has she impacted you as a person on the court, but also off of it?
She just instilled a great mindset with me. She's built my confidence. She spends extra time with me outside of the court, just meetings and stuff like that, one-on-ones, talking to me, just helping me just build my game on the court and just my confidence.
Now, Princess, it's hard to have a better season than you did last year. You lead this team in 11 offensive categories, but I heard there was a lot of work put in this offseason to improve the three-point shot. Why was that such a focus for you?
Just wanting to expand my game. I want to keep defense on their toes and not be able to do one thing. So just improving my guard-like skills and, working on other stuff so I can expand my game.
Well, a three-point shooting Princess Harden, I think, is going to be a dangerous Princess Harden as you make the transition to Conference USA. Princess, we alluded to it. There are several new teammates for you coming into this season. When you look at this roster, you guys have been in practice for about 2 weeks now. Who are some players that have stood out to you early on this season?
Well, I say all of them, all 5. Coach Blue does a great job with recruiting, and he picked good players that work well with our program and in our system. Just the chemistry with everybody, I feel like we've been doing a good job.
Well, definitely excited to see how that plays out on the court. Thank you all so much for coming on, Coach Blue. Princess, best of luck this season. Stay healthy, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Booty.